talk about restaurants in Italy. I'm an Italian, I live in Rome, and I do get your concern about where do I eat when I'm in Italy, because I don't want to go to the tourist traps. So my first suggestion is, if you see those restaurants where you have people trying to pull you in, and it's usually close to some main site, avoid those, because locals don't do that, okay? So the fact of restaurants being tourist traps, it's not because there are tourists in it, but because the people running the restaurant just cares about making, the most amount of money rather than giving you the most authentic experience. So that's why we don't suggest going to these tourist traps. Now, what do my sister and I do when we travel across Italy? Because we travel a lot. And obviously, it's not that we know where to go at every single place. For decades, we've been using this one food guide. It's called Osteria d'Italia. And this year, they just launched the 2025 version. And the cool thing is that the app is downloadable for like less than 10 euros. And it's in English because the hard copy one is just in Italian. We use this. The cool thing is that it localizes you. So based on where you are in Italy, it tells you where to eat. And it tells you more about that restaurant, who it's run by, what to eat. It gives you the prices and everything. And since the editor is Slow Food, which we trust so much, and by the way, this is not a paid post, the editor focuses on places that are authentically local, that follow the local traditions, and uses ingredients that are in season. And so since we believe that eating in Italy is 50% of your experience, then if you're staying for, a few days, weeks, or months, this is definitely a food guide that you should have. If not, look at, our suggestions, look at other local suggestions. I avoid looking at suggestions by people who just travel a few days in a country and then feel they are totally entitled to tell you where to eat and what to eat, because they don't really know the local traditions. And sometimes, actually, more often than not, it's horrifying information to locals.